welcome to this quick video with myself and Mr. Simon Bates.
Hello.
And we're here to look at a pre-owned Yanagisawa T992 bronze saxophone that we have given some super special treatment to, and I'll get to that in a moment. But it looks resplendent in its bronze vibes, doesn't it? It's always got that darker look, the bronze one.
Absolutely, yeah. It's lacquered as well, is it?
Yeah, lacquered on top. So the bronze, different mix between the zinc and the copper and the raw material, more copper basically, and that gives it a certain warmth. And I think especially on tenor, as a former owner of a bronze tenor I had for about 10 years. I really think it suits the tenor sound, you know, that rich, schmaltzy.
It's definitely warmer. I mean, you know, perhaps a little less power than some, but I mean, you know, it depends what style you're after playing.
Exactly, yes. So when you have that more copper, you lose a bit of the zinc, you lose a tiny bit of bite. But again, with mouthpieces for each, you can kind of get around that a bit. But let me just explain what we've done to this, and then I'm going to let Simon have a nice blow on it in a bit more length. So this has come to us as a trade-in. We've taken it into the workshop, and like all our second-hand, it's been set up. But with some second-hand saxophones, we do what we call our premium setup, which basically means we let the workshop kind of go to town on choosing special bits of materials, special things they want to do to it. And in this instance, this saxophone has had a full re-pad, so that means all the pads have been changed, and they've been replaced with the Rue pads in black, which are fantastic professional level saxophones. Simon has some Rue pads on.
I do.
One of his horns.
Two of my horns.
Two of your horns, that's right. And so we've used those, which best pads available, with the copper resonator. There's various types of resonators you can get, and you can find out more about this on the listing of this saxophone. And also we've used some ultra suede materials in the regulation areas where there might be cork. We've used ultra suede, which is a high-tech material which wears better, is quieter as well. So what you find is that this saxophone now feels really nice under the fingers, and we choose those materials to suit the character of the instrument, which is that slightly darker, fuller, richer kind of vibe. So that's a lot of talking from me, for which I apologise. Simon, give it another bit of a blow, and then I want to hear what you think about the playing from your point of view. Very restrained. So.
I know. Well, it kind of it brings out that side of me. Perhaps it's a more gentle instrument than what I'm used to. Feels really nice. The regulation is very good. Blows really well at the bottom and the top. Very even sound. Sometimes for the Yannis in the higher register, you know, for me it tends to lose a little bit of the character. But this is this retains it and sort of blows very evenly all the way through. I think it's a very good horn, and it's been treated very well by your workshop as well. You know, they've obviously spent a lot of time getting it right and making sure that you know it's just that it's right.
Yeah. Well, as someone who had a bronze tenor, I can say they're very easy to get on with and own and use and reliable and all the rest of it. As Simon's pointed out, that does have a particular sort of warm buzz to it. I find the bronze. You're right, though. There's a tiny bit of brightness missing if you really were trying to hammer it. But this wouldn't be the saxophone to use if you're doing that. There are other options, A2Zs, things like that, which might have a bit more go. Yeah. But I think if you were, you know, playing tenor in the second tenor in a big band, for example, or if you're in a saxophone quartet or a small group jazz stuff, it's got a really beautiful, proper tenor sound.
Very warm, very warm.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so if you're looking for something like that, this might well be it. Do come along and give it a go. Any other thoughts, Simon, before we wrap up?
No, I mean, I don't know how much it is, but you know, this is a top-end professional saxophone, been treated in the right way by the workshop, done up in you know the way a top-end saxophone deserves to be done up. So yeah, you know, I'd say it's a really strong instrument, worth considering if you're looking for something, well, second-hand or new. You know.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. All right, let's play us out, sir, if you can, a little bit more from this Yanni.